So it is a device, you can see here, it is a device that usually consists of a link with screw threads at both ends that is used to bring the ends together, that is used for tightening a rod. So that is, if you can see the example here, in the wrestling ring, देखो रेस्लिंग रिंग में क्या हो रहा है, इसको ये वाले इसको और इसको टेंशन में मेंटेन रखना है बिकॉज ऑफ द लोड अगेन एंड अगेन इज अप्लाइड ऑन दिस रिंग. तो इसको अप्लाई करने, इसको मेंटेन रखने के क्या होता है, देखो यहाँ पर एक टर्न बक्कल लगा दिया. दिस इज अ टर्न बक्कल व्हिच विल मेंटेन द टेंशन इन दैट ropes. Then another example which I can show is this one, the towers or the ship anchorage. अगर शिप में भी आप देखोगे, these are the turn buckles which are anchorage of the ships. Then bridges, here you can see turnbuckles here. So this is a turnbuckle here to maintain the tension in the ropes. Then here we can use it in the household purpose to make the clothes dry. हम लोग नॉर्मली रस्सी पे लगाते हैं, तो रस्सी कभी कभी क्या होता है, झुक जाती है नीचे बिकॉज ऑफ द लोड. So to maintain the tension in that rope, what we do, we use turnbuckles on both sides. And just a turn on a turnbuckle, just a turn of a screw of the turnbuckle makes the tension in the rope tight. This is also an example of turnbuckle. You can see here, these three are the turnbuckles which will maintain the tension in these ropes. So applications, as we have already seen here, it's just written here: electric transmission towers, support of bridges, tensioning of ship riggings, maintain tension in ropes in wrestling and boxing rings. So this is not limited application. There are many more, but I have named few of them in the slide. There are many more applications of the turnbuckle. Then advantages: it provides high adjustability in length, then quick adjustment. Just we have seen, just a turn of a screw can give the adjustment. And lastly, maintain tension. This is the main advantage or the use of the turnbuckle, to maintain the tensions in the rope. And where it is not suitable, as we have seen in cotton and knuckle joint, this type is also not suitable for connecting two rotating shafts which transmits torque or power. And one more thing, it is also not suitable for extreme load applications. It is not suitable for extreme loads applications. So this was about the basics of turnbuckle. Now let us go further for the types of turnbuckle. So these are the various types of turnbuckle. Basic same in all the turnbuckle types. Just you will see the difference in the ends. See here, the ends are different. Here the end is different. One end is eye bolt. Here also both the ends are eyes, and the body is of circular shape here. Here there is a rectangular shape. Here it is a circular shape. But the basic principle will remain same. So there will be a rope on this side, or there will be a rod on this side, and it will maintain tension in rod. Now let us go, what are the different parts of the turnbuckle, because before designing we need to know what are the different parts. As we have seen in knuckle joint, rod, single eye, double eye, collar, pin. So like that, on that lines, what are the different parts of a turnbuckle? So starting from this part, this is the bolt, or you can say a eye, which is not to be designed. It is just attached to the rod. You can see here it is welded to this rod. So this is not a part of a turnbuckle. It is just attached welded to this rod for further applications. So the main parts are starting from this part. So the first part of the turnbuckle which we need to design is this one, which is known as the tie rod, or basically rod. Second part is this one, this particular part, which is known as a coupler nut. This part is known as a coupler nut, because this is a screw. This length or rod is a screw, so it should have some nut in it, in which it will rotate. So this part is nothing but a nut in which the screw will rotate. So tie rod, coupler nut, and this part is known as the coupler. That's it. So only three parts we need to design: tie rod, coupler nut, and coupler. Just a small video how it works. You can see when this part comes out, the tension releases. और जैसे ही वो part अंदर जाएगा, the tension will increase. So to maintain the tension, this is just a rotation based on rotation. Rotate करो, tension maintain हो जाएगा. That's it. So this is a 2D sketch. Now I request you to draw this because again when it comes in exam, this sketch gives you 2 marks. Yes, so proceeding further, we will have the same diagram on the next slide, and there is a nomenclature on the next slide. Nomenclature means the notations which we are going to use while designing. So if you observe that there are different notations, now I will explain here. DC is core diameter of the tie rod. So this is the tie rod which we have seen, this one. So the core diameter, that means this one, the core diameter, the inside diameter of a, or you can say the minimum diameter of the thread is known as the core diameter. Then D, major diameter, also known as the nominal diameter. Okay. Then P, you all know pitch of thread. Length will be length of nut as shown in this diagram. From year to year, it is the length of nut. Then N will be number of turns in the nut. D will be outer diameter of the nut, this one as shown in this diagram, outer diameter of nut. Then D1 and D2, capital D1 and D2 are the inside and outside diameter of this coupler. So the highest diameter will be D2 of the turnbuckle, and inside it will be D1, and L will be length of the coupler. So this is not marked, I think, in the diagram. So this is the length of coupler from year to year. This is L, length of the coupler. So please write down, and then we will see the actual turnbuckle joint.